Glad to have you guys here tonight. We have Enjoy the Weather on the show. We have Daniel Mark, the comedian. We have Kay Benton and her wonderful artwork. And we have my man Hybrid Black for the musical performance. Without much further ado, I would like to welcome up Enjoy the Weather to the stage. Come on, guys. Grab the mic right there. Oh, wow. So how you guys doing tonight?
Living the dream. How are you?
The same, with a double of scotch.
I forgot my damn drink.
Go get your drink.
It's okay.
Okay, you leave it over there?
Yeah.
That'd be fine. So one by one, all at once, we're all chilling out over there. It's a good couch, man.
He's 6'9".
Yeah, man. I brought this from my home. This is the couch in my living room. No shit.
It's more comfy than I thought. I was looking at it and I was like, how comfy can that be? I am Jake. I play bass in the band and occasionally keyboards when I'm not lazy.
Good to meet you, Jake.
My name's Farrell, and I yell in the mics like this, and I play guitar.
Good to meet you, Bear.
My name is Justin, and I'm aroused by ladybugs.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
And
Nothing
he
wrong
plays
with
drums.
Yeah, I play the drums too.
Oh yeah, the drums is what he does. That's right.
that. Sure, sure. And you know, I've seen people play ladybugs in bands before. There's nothing wrong with that. You should incorporate that into Enjoy the Weather's feel, maybe. So, from the start, how long has Enjoy the Weather in any incarnation been a band? How many years has this been going?
Oh, I suck at this one here.
Gotta pass it on.
We have been a band for 5 years, being of last year. On December 28th, will be 5 years. So we're going into the 6th year.
Now, I remember you mentioning something to me about that date that was kind of important that helps you remember it.
It's my birthday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
Born that day by that lady.
This is wonderful.
My mom's out there.
Oh, man. Give it a round of applause for the moms. Come on. That's wonderful.
All of us love you.
Me too. Guys. Okay, and so I know that this is a more recent incarnation of Enjoy the Weather. Now, that's right. How long have you guys been together as a trio?
Justin joined in January of last year. Yeah, and I joined in March. And I was the asshole who actually got him in touch with these guys. They invited me to do a song on their album called Things, is the abbreviation.
Yes.
What's the full title? Things I Should Have Done Yesterday.
Yes.
And they invited me just out of nowhere to do a song with them. I ran into them in Mobile, where I live. Mm-hmm. I was working at the Music Box, and Every Time I Die was performing. And when I walked outside, I was tackled by their former bass player, Lorenzo.
Tackled?
He jumped on me and said, "Are you Jake Figolo? Are you him?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "I love you." I said, "I love you too."
Nothing like that.
Pronounce your last name.
Yeah, that's not how you pronounce it, but it doesn't matter. That's a side note. And they said, "We would love for you to do a song with us on our album. We're having a bunch of assholes on the album. We'd love to be one of those assholes."
That's
I said,
wonderful,
yeah,
man.
Let's do that.
It's always good to be an asshole on an
Yeah,
album.
and so when I went to record my vocal part, I knew Justin was just sitting at home watching episodes of CSI on Netflix, and I invited him over, and I didn't even realize they were having drummer issues. Apparently the drummer was an asshole for some reason. Multiple assholes in this band at one time, even right now on this couch.
It happens sometimes with all us musicians, you know, we get so very crazy and cranky.
I know. Why would we ever have relationships? I love you, Anna. Thank you for sticking with it. But yeah, it was that one song that brought all of us together in the same room at one time, and they finished the song and hung out for about an hour afterwards, not telling me that their bass player was joining the military.
Oh, wow.
He was going to the Air Force. It took him about 6 weeks to realize that we need a bass player.
Oh, my
And then they called me.
Well, man. Hell yeah. That's wonderful. That's two different versions of that story. I knew a guy who played bass, and I'm the guy who played bass with a giant background story. I like that, guys. That's super groovy. So, you guys been touring and whatnot. What are the shows like? What are you guys' shows like?
Oh, God, here, take this from me.
What have the shows been like, or when will we be playing shows?
Feel free to plug any shows you have coming up, first of all. But what can we expect today? Enjoy the Weather show. Tell us a little bit about the energy.
If you listen to the record,
Thank you, right?
It's thank you is the record. I thought you were just thanking me for being here.
Oh man, I'm glad you're here.
That's
but
how
no,
that
thank
works.
you. Thank you. The record by Enjoy the Weather.
But if you listen to the record, it's a very stripped down record, so it's good, but, obviously. But If you come out to a show, that's what you want. That's what we want you to do, because we are not your usual band. We play on the show where the fans are, and we jump around, and there's been blood.
Yeah, we prefer to play on the floor. When we play here, we play on the floor.
Like off stage? Off stage? Yeah, groovy, man.
Just in as far as we can up here.
So we can expect it to be like intimate, kind of like punk setting, man.
Sweat on you.
And it's groovy.
We try and make out with
Bleed
everybody that's
on
at the
people.
show. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Are you wearing Kanye glasses?
He is. They're very,
Man, that
they're
is
very
awesome.
fetching.
From the album Graduation.
Oh, that's true.
Graduation. Kanye
That's
West.
2002 reference, 2003.
Plugging that.
I appreciate that.
Can never plug enough
Can
Kanye.
I wear them? Can I wear them for a little while?
Who the
I mean,
fuck
we're
is
only
Paul
like halfway through
McCartney?
the interview, so I'm gonna wear them for just like, I don't know, a few minutes.
Your vision's half. It's 50%.
Shit, how does Kanye do this? Bullshit.
Because he has a third eye, Illuminati. Come on,
Oh man.
All right,
bruh.
Being brought into a new sort of awareness through Kanye.
I'm going
West
to give
glasses.
Boggs the mic. Here you go, Boggs.
All right. I say some things every now and then.
Do you say things?
I do.
We like to hear those things.
They're all out of rhythm.
They're all out of
Yeah.
rhythm. Oh man,
I'm
is
always
that a
late for
drummer
the
joke?
punchline. I'm
That
always
is
late for
terrible.
the punchline.
Man, you can't be late for a punchline on a talk show.
That's true.
That was your cue, man. That was your cue.
That was.
Oh, see? That's me every time. Every time. I'm always late.
So we mentioned the album. Thank you. Tell us about that. Tell us about Thank You, the recording process, the writing process, everything about it that you can.
Oh,
Oh man, did I get another pass?
We're going to be here for a while. It took us 4 years to record that record. There's only 10 songs, and it's 30 minutes tops. It's 4 years.
I actually heard it on Spotify though, man. It's really good stuff.
Well, he's on the album. He's on maybe 30 seconds of it tops, because he's in one song. But the recording of the record, Thank You, is with the other two members that we used to have in the band, being Lorenzo Cobrubi and Jordan Sherman.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took 4 years to do it. I never thought that it would take that long to record an album, because you watch documentaries as you're a kid and you're like, why did it take 8 years to record that record?
Yeah.
You totally understand that when you're in the studio
When you're putting
recording
that
it.
work in, it's totally different.
It is the definition of having a baby, minus the labor. I'm sorry.
I think we offended some people.
Yeah, I did.
Speaking to that, can we expect more babies from Enjoy the Weather?
Yeah, we're working on a baby right now. Actually,
Oh boy.
We're working
Yeah.
so hard at a baby. Actually, that's why we call practice sex.
Name the album No Contraceptives.
Yep, exactly. We have to kill him now because he knows the name of the title.
Jeez. Let me get through the show.
Yeah, it took 4 years to get that record out, and once we finally got it out, it was like a giant relief. I could breathe having it out because I didn't have to worry about it anymore. Because you can nitpick it forever, but you have to finally put it out there. But yeah, we're working on a new record, or not. Or we have songs in the works, so we're trying to set up a tour, and we have new shows coming up.
Pass it on.
And the new stuff that we're working on is kind of, reestablishing the new lineup and where we want to go with, who we have now in the band. So
Sure, because
it's
this will
going to be interesting to hear. So
like the first
be on the
album with
lookout
this
for it.
incarnation of the band working fully together, that kind of thing.
yeah, this band,
That's
like
really
we
cool.
communicate a lot. So
Good.
that's really good when we're practicing and writing new music. So that helps out.
Anyway,
It's definitely weird because the album that you listen to is a completely different set of people, and so now that we have a completely new lineup, we have to go on a lot of bro dates to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Because we were just dropped in the pot together. So
I hear you. So, tell us about shows you have coming up. Do you have any dates booked right now?
yeah, we have a show March 6th. We're playing with Brave Sea at the Government Street Grocery in Ocean Springs.
Oh yeah. Good venue too, man. Good venue.
That's the furthest ones I know of, other than like next week. So that won't be in time.
Heck yeah.
Stinkfest is going to be in April, but it's going to be in Hattiesburg, but we haven't been confirmed for what venue we're going to be playing at. But it's going to be a great festival.
Hell yeah. Was it again Stinkfest?
Yeah, Stinkfest. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because it smells really
Sounds
bad
funky.
in Hattiesburg. And then February 24th, we'll be playing at Crest Live up in the Relic Room.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Ain't got shit to do on a Tuesday.
With Brave Sea again. Brave Sea is like they're like our brother lovers.
We always want you to plug as many local bands as you can, man. Brave Sea again.
Brave Sea.
That's May 6th, you said?
Brave Sea.
Wait. Brave Sea.
Brave Sea.
Brave Sea. Sea Brave?
Brave Sea.
Brave Sea. Okay. So, I've sort of come to the end of my line of questions for you guys. Do you have any parting words for the audience? Anything you want to say to the camera? Anything at all?
We did this bit before we came, and we were gonna give you a few suggestions of bands that you should find on the YouTubes.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Jake.
You can do it up, and I can like add little subtitles for like links and whatnot in the video.
There's a band from the late 90s called Failure. If you've never listened to Failure, you should. A Perfect Circle covered one of their songs on one of their albums called The Nurse Who Loved Me. If you like that song, you already like Failure. We saw them in Austin on my honeymoon, and it was amazing. Nothing sucked about it. It's my Rich.
Mine is it's Chronic Future. Definitely not a rap group as though it sounds, but it is a rap group.
Hell yeah.
Their only album that they have as a rock band is Lines in Your Face, but if you can check out Of This and That, it's a great rap album. You should check that out. Or 36 Chambers by Wu-Tang Clan.
Groovy.
Check either of those
For the
out.
Wu.
So, here's Box.
The band I would say to check out is Brainiac. They're a band from the early to mid 90s out of Dayton, Ohio. They were kind of surrounded with the Breeders and Let's Crash and Cigar Head. A lot of pioneers at the time, but check them out. Brainiac. I would say the album would be Hissing Prigs in Static Kosher. That's probably my all-time favorite band, so definitely check them out.
Yeah, you can't drown. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. We're really glad to have you guys on the show, and everybody give it one more round of applause for Enjoy the Weather.
Yay!
Absolutely, man.
Thank,
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Buy our music. Sell out.